Shout out Stilo.
Yo, what up?
Yeah. Yo. Yeah, we live, bro. It's like we live in the flesh. Yep, we live on the X. Let's get it on the WaveWarZ X, man. Let's get this Stilo artist interview going in, bro. You're actually the second artist ever to be interviewed by WaveWarZ. You know what I mean? And we starting a movement. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for coming.
Oh man, it's an honor, it's a pleasure, and seeing you guys grow, do your thing. Like I'm in love, I'm loving it.
Let's get it. Let's get it, man. So, you know, of course, we're gonna get into your life story and all that. But before we do that, I think we just dropped a record, and I think it's sold out, bro. Yeah, you want to talk about that? Like, where was the inspiration? What's the song, bro? Like, let folks know, bro, because that thing is heat, dog. Thing is heat.
Yeah, I think I can hear your fan a little bit, just a heads up.
What
Uh,
fan?
uh some air, like some air in the mic. I can hear like but
I hope it's not too loud.
yeah, yeah, I
All
think
right,
it's fine.
all right, we'll call it ASMR background noise. Go ahead.
Yeah, but yeah, the song's dope. Just stoked. Like, just I honestly found the beat. I have a bunch of beats, and then I just opened it up one day, and I had that hook there, and I didn't know I was just kind of doing it. Uh, then I like chopped it up, and I was like, oh, that's a good hook, and sent it to you. And I was like, oh, I should send this to Hurricane. I think it'd be dope with him on it. Like, so of course, sent it to you. You sent it back, and came out really dope. Um, and then we got Songs of Eden to go ahead and like, help us really polish it up and make it sound like on another level. So, yeah, it's just a dope song. No regrets. Hurricane, Ike, Dope Stilo, and Songs of Eden.
Yeah, man. I don't know how you are about live performance, but can you get that hook real quick, bro? Oh,
Yeah.
you make me feel so sexy.
Uh, she like, she like, why you, what is it? She like, how you make me feel so sexy? I don't know, maybe because I'm really about to fatty. I'm really about cash. I'm really about to go. So baby, you hold my hand and tell me if you're ready.
Hey,
Rock steady, thoughts heavy.
yo,
I want more baguettes. I want more success. I got no regrets.
I got those glass. Yo, watching Stilo went crazy on that hoe, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Shorty's in Cancun gonna be vibing to that. Shorty's in Miami Beach gonna be vibing to that. Or gonna be a little spring break banger. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to my G Stilo, man. Dope track. Thank you for having me on it, of course. And hyped to see what your arsenal is coming into this WaveWarZ battle. He was talking, a little off stream about like what he's planning to come with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Battles.
Yeah, man. Louis just I love his wordplay. I love his honesty. I love that it's fun to listen to, like it's really fun to listen to him. And so it gives me like, a really good energy. So I kind of want to I think like my advantage or my advantage could be that I, have like some unique production styles. So I'm gonna bring the production and with the messages, but I'm gonna just pray and hope I take get the W, man.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's really all you could do. As long as you put your best foot forward, your years in the craft. You know what I'm saying? Forward, and now you just gotta trust all those years of sitting in the room, alone making tracks. All those years and all those albums, man.
Yeah.
Getting into that's it, bro. About how long you've been making music. What I always ask this question: what gave you a quote unquote music bug? You know, like what was like, damn, now I need to make music because that's really a transition that not a lot of people in the world have. Because a lot of people love music, but there's very few that are like, let me make this.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know how I forget how I got the bug, but I was always writing poetry, and then I got into um, like kind of having like fun little battles with my friends, like while we were like yeah, we just like in class, whatever it was, like on composition books, we'd always like do a bunch of stuff. But basically, I knew that there was a way. I asked somebody, I'm like, how can I make beats? I was working at this thrift shop, and these guys came in with like big chains, and I was like, yo, I was like, what can I do to make, find music? And they're like, oh, download this, that, they said like Pro Tools, Fruity Loops or something. I forgot them all, but Fruity Loops like reminded me of the cereal. So I got Fruity Loops a couple months later when I was in Hawaii. Like I was like uh training. I was sent out there to go get better and get in bigger waves. So yeah, I was like, doing so much training, like grabbing rocks and swimming underwater, to expand the lungs, like doing all the and then at night you don't have much to do. So I downloaded Fruity Loops and started making beats as soon as I got back. I was like, this is what I want to do. So yeah, I started making beats and songs, and I thought every artist made their own beat. So I would like make the beat and then rap over it or whatever, sing, and then it just led to me going like 60 tracks 6 months like crazy, like so, and boom, I had like a couple albums. Yeah,
Yeah, that's it, man. And it's dope to hear that, you started making waves after being on the waves. You know what I mean? I think there's some spiritual synergy in that. So,
yeah, for sure.
so tell us about the name Stilo. At first,
So when I got my first computer, my bad. We- So yeah, when I got my first computer, I just was like, what should I name it? And then it's like I was writing on it, and I was like Stilo, like it's like Spanish for style.
yeah, I know. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that.
Yeah, so dope Stilo, and then all that stuff. So it's interesting though because like like coming up in like as an artist, you kind of like I always knew dope Stilo was dope, but I'm like like some friends or some people would be like, oh, like maybe the word dope before Stilo could hinder like like marketing or something like that, so it's really interesting how like song titles, even one word in a song title, or even your artist name, like gotta be really really, you really got to think about that name that you're going to stick to for the rest of your life. It's like a tattoo, you know what I mean?
That's deep. Yeah, I messed up, man. Several people have been like, "Yo, why the numbers and all letters?" But I mean, I just kept it because at the end of the day, like, it means like a lot to me. Like the number 43 was my number in football. That's when I first got the nickname, anyways, Hurricane and all that stuff. And that's when the hurricane devastated Houston. But either way, man, it's like I feel like it was all synchronized. So I was like, it might be hard, but
When I type in your name now, like after doing it, because we've been working together, so I've been writing it down here and there. It actually, like I think the future of music is like for people that want to listen to you. They
facts.
really want to be there. It's not just out there. So for me, after typing it in a lot, I get it now. Like I'm like, oh, the four is the A, the three is
Yeah,
the E, and then the IKE, you know. So yeah, definitely maybe make more wordplay on that in your music. Like,
nah,
like the Snoop Dogg style, like the four to the three is the A and the E,
yeah,
something like that.
got it.
Yeah, and like even say Ike or Ike, however it is. But yeah, really interesting stuff. Names, words, letters to be able to read and write. It's magic, you know.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. Speaking of magic, bro, like let's talk about the style, Steve-O, you know. Like you got the flower print jacket, you know what I mean? Even if you look at your background, I ain't housekeeping and all that, but it looked like you vibing, bro. Like it looked like everything around you is like styling. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I was not vintage, but like you know what I'm saying? A back designer could see you and your environment and be like, yo, You know, he gets it.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, just keeping it simple, but yeah, just got the surfboard.
Yeah,
Got the surfboard, I got the wetsuit and the towel, and then the camera, like obviously the recording stuff, then the mixer, which is a Yamaha AG03. Highly recommend it for streamers and musicians because you could stream through your phone on it. It's incredible. It looks like this.
yeah, that looks tough, bro.
Fire.
Yeah,
And it's got the phone, you know,
yo, that's great.
DC.
Yeah, yeah.
Like this is the best mixer for streamers slash musicians and
Solid,
live.
bro.
It's great. It's only $200.
Hey, bro, man, Stilo putting folks on game, bro.
But
Does set you up. Go ahead,
yeah.
go ahead.
No, yeah. Yeah, so then just like keep it all white, I guess, the white desk and everything. But yeah, loving it. Definitely. You always want to live, you're like you want to feel like you're on vacation every day, y'all. So whatever it is that you have to do, like, really try and wake up with that vacation mindset, and freedom and hospitality and generosity. So
Feel that, bro. I like it a lot. And it's like it's kind of like purity or whatever. Like you do seem like a very pure soul. Bro. I don't know how to explain it. But like you're one of those people that's like I don't know. Steve just like he's not out here to hurt nobody. You know? Like this guy's just like just a loving God. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know, man. So where did that come from? You always been like that? Did you have a shift in your life, or like?
I think just like you said, bro, you said it best, is like living every day, doing everything you love. I was always against the grain. I always wanted to do what I wanted to do the way, so obviously you have to have a balance and then like humility and learn and be able to learn and keep learning, you know. That's why I love the metaverse, with like the metaverse and it's about actually it's like combining tech with human connection.
Feel that to the max, bro. And yeah, we're definitely gonna get into the metaverse aspect, bro. Like you've been running metaverse concerts for years. I think ever since I even met you or seen you. You know what I mean? You've been
Yeah.
killing it in the metaverse. Tell us about how that got started. Why is that your? Why does that feel like your home or like your place? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love the level, like the people in the I love the people in there, just like Web3. Web3, there's a lot of people and a lot of interesting communities like that love their niche art and like styles and goals and campaigns, which is awesome to see everyone brand and learn about each other. The metaverse kind of has a more of a hands-on experience. You're kind of blending fashion, you're blending tech, and you're blending music, which is like my three favorite things. So that mixed with the type of like human connection there is, there's like special people in there that I've met, like Ida. I met, I've been in there with Louis, like uh I've met Lisbeth, a bunch of people in there that are, literally on my top 8 on my phone, because I genuinely, love to talk to them about what's going on and how are things happening and what they're working on, and a lot of really crazy things are being built right now.
It's pretty so fire here, bro. That's beautiful here. Like it all makes sense now. Like just like what you said, how it combines all your passions. That's why you love it so much. Because I totally agree. That's the exact same position I'm in. That's why I'm even over here. X WaveWarZ, everything. Like it combines that you created the perfect job for yourself. Essentially, you know what I'm saying? Like your exact everything you love. There's no
I,
problem doing it. You know?
I can go to Costa Rica, surf with you, then do a concert that night,
Nah, it's so dope, bro.
physically and digitally.
Exactly, exactly. So like you do it. That's why you're able to run concerts year round. I definitely think the metaverse is a huge thing that a lot of people are actually kind of like sneaking on it. You have me, but like the fact that you're building your presence over there and you have these amazing rooms. I don't know if you built those, but
It's a mix, yeah. So, a lot of people have donated stuff to me. It's really been an incredible experience to see like Josh Garrett, Ludi, Lisbeth, Edex Lab, Cyber Nerd Baby, Polycount, Spatial. A lot of different people have donated environments, and I've thrown events there. And then we sometimes take it to other places. So we go to other people's worlds and we highlight them and what they're doing in the community, and their new premiere. And, there's an art gallery opening today. I'm going to go check it out in VR, support, and, you know, um, connect with people from all over the world. So, and there's a lot of really good things happening, like a lot of mental health stuff. For me, like concerts could be a workout, like you could just put the stream in your living room and you could just watch the stream, dance to it, have fun. Like, I mean, I've heard this happen before. I mean, we're watching the stream with the kids. Um, people have been dancing. Some people can't dance in real life, and
right.
they go there, and you feel your legs moving with these neurons in your mind that, you never know it's possible. So it's like just the feelings are you never know it's possible with what you're feeling inside or what you've been through in life and what it can do for you.
Yo, dancing is so important, bro. I'm glad you brought that up. I think it like literally heals the soul. You know what I'm saying? Like
Totally.
to like move, and especially move to music and kind of like let go and not fear judgment or anything like that. Just allow your body to do what it does. Like I think it's very important in life. And like I'm glad you're providing that space and allowing people to do that in your metaverses. The concerts are extremely fun. And like even the clips that you post up are just lit, bro. Like you're coming around the camera, you see all these crazy people with wings and creatures and everybody being able to express themselves.
Yeah, the chats popping, people are connecting and, it's just a great, you feel actually charged up. Like you feel really honestly, when I'm done with it, I'm ready to rock, and a lot of people are like, "Oh man, I'm ready to, go back to work and, really crush the rest of the week."
Yeah.
So it's fun.
I feel it to the max, man. We got Romeo in the comments. Says Whitty again. Need that link, Stilo. I don't know what Whitty talking
I don't know what link. Let me
about.
know.
Let us know what we can talk about. But yeah, man, I really admire what you're doing. I really admire you like as a human being, etc., etc. And like I think you got a beautiful future ahead of yourself, as well as already an incredible past that you've already built. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro, big props to you, bro. Hype for this record that we got out. Any plans on like promo like do we need to link up at some point and perform this thing?
Definitely.
You
Yeah, definitely some plans. Yeah, my vision is to obviously drop an album like I do every year. This one's gonna be called Together. So, it's kind of promoting the whole global thing that's going on. Um, and then my vision is to really blend the metaverse with like real life shows. So, been talking to someone behind the scenes for LA Tech Week, and yeah, we'll see what they wanted to do, but they were wondering about maybe DJing or a physical performance or blending both. So yeah, long term though, I just want to inspire the next wave of creators, the next wave of it, the internet and do what's never been done and bring people together.
Yeah, man, I love it. I love it. I love it. So in this space of bringing people together, NFTs, blah blah. What do you think about the current state of Web3 music? Like,
Nice.
it's like,
Great question. I'm excited for it. I really believe that there is something special going on. To be able to to stamp online, in real time that you got yeah, digital ownership of an item. It's never been done before. And what you can do to your business model or branding model, it's really revolutionary. Royalties, splits for life, and to be able to bring everything onto your own website and embed the blockchain, integrate Web3, create trust within the blockchain. So I'm excited. I think that right now is a very special time. I think the NFT that we released for $5 is like giving back to your consumer or to people around. It's like giving back or putting something out there. It's like planting a tree and you're like, here, take the fruit, and I really believe in a couple years from now, that $5 thing could be really special, if the people are special and you're like, man, they got a great roadmap. They have a good head on their shoulders. They look like they're ready to rock the world, and they have a smile on their face, like they're genuinely ready to go. So I think like, man, and then one day we could, of course we're gonna be like, oh, you hold that NFT? Come on in, So it's like, it's really cool. It's like being part of of a family. You're owning something in real time. You're having a different sensation when you're listening to the music. You really care, and it's fun. I'm like really listening again. I stopped really listening after like Young Thug.
That's huge, actually. That's actually a big point that you just hit on right there. Like, because I was actually listening to music in the gym yesterday, and I have one of those playlists where I like to hear new stuff. So I have those playlists where I'm just like, yo, play you whatever you think I'll like. You know what I mean? And yeah, I was hearing a lot of dope songs, but even if I was to hear a dope song, it was like cool, and then like I just moved on. You know what I mean? It wasn't like
Yeah.
I felt connected to the artist or anything like that. It was like I just see what you mean by like you feel a part of something, you listen more, you feel more. It's something about Web3 and NFTs and owning it creates like a spiritual connection to the music, to the artist that just doesn't happen. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm excited. So after sell it, like, okay, boom, five just got sold, right? And I'm excited to release another one.
Yeah, bro.
It's like, okay, finally, like, you accomplish something. You had a goal, even, if it was five, you sell it out. It's hard to do, like I remember dreaming for like like 6 months that I could sell an NFT, and so because it's not an easy thing to do. Like I'm not gonna lie, like minting is still kind of difficult. Um, but to be able to achieve these little milestones, I'm excited to make another song, put it out for $5. And what can these songs be in 3 years from now, 5 years from now? You never know. So yeah.
I love that, bro. I love that, bro. And I love the optimism and like the way you move, the way you hustle, bro. Is definitely always gaining value day by day. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. Like it's only a matter of time, like you said. Like more time that passes, like more value, more.
Yeah, likewise for you. I feel like, what you're doing, you're creating a lot of value. Like anything you drop, I'd be definitely looking at it,
That's what's up.
Um, because yeah, you're doing something special. So it's really dope. And
Yeah.
shout out to everyone that got the NFT, by the way. Candy, Felons, Zal,
Okay.
Prism,
Okay.
and then and then I had to buy one.
Yeah, man. I'll try to get one too, bro. But that last edition was asking to act the Pesky, bro.
I
Man,
feel I kind of wish I made 10.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean,
So then we could have one, at
exactly
least, you know.
that's the move for the next one. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Yeah,
exactly.
man. That's
Now how
awesome.
it makes it more special. You see?
Exactly, bro. Exactly. And like just keeping that milestone, dope. You know what I'm saying? For lack of a better word. But yeah, it's keep raising. I mean, you don't have to raise it forever, but like especially if you find some kind of sweet spot. But uh, but yeah, bro, I love the fact that it is dynamic and you can do whatever you want. You know, like you can, you know, play around with the mechanics, etc., etc. Like really get it done. You know,
Yeah, I've seen some cool stuff happen, I'm sure you have too.
absolutely.
And, if we were to tell these stories, a lot of people coming, learning, and going, hey, like, should I mint 10,000? Should I mint 100? Should I mint 999? So
I think
very, very cool things.
I think just like the song, when it comes to like minting NFTs in that way, it's like you're kind of given the it's like a spiritual thing. Like God is like, yo, bye. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Yeah, and I think it depends on the amount of people too, like back like 2 years ago, I remember this guy, he did a really special thing with 100. And he's like, if you own 100, like one of these 100, you get an environment every month. You get a free world. And it sold out. Like my friend got the last one for $10.
Oh wow.
And then some people didn't really need it anymore. So someone put it for like $100. So boom, it just went from $10 to $100 because 100 people wanted the one environment from him every month. Like that value he created, you know? So I mean, that's another thing. Web3, that's another like way of branding, moving. So I said like Louis, he's coming out with his NFT on Friday, right?
Yeah.
And then get how many copies? 5.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's sell that thing out, you know?
I like how y'all move. Like, I really feel like y'all are also like moving as a unit in a kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like y'all are very thoughtful and connected. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. But I really like you and Louis' camaraderie. So the fact that y'all agreed to battle is actually lit. You know what I
For
mean?
dude, when we have a concert in real life,
Yo,
Louis, Dope, Stilo, Hurricane, oh, it's gonna be so lit.
yeah,
So, we just gotta build up a little bit bigger of a brand, where we could drop. And you know, we're like, oh, we're performing in New York, and if I can bring 20 people and you can bring 20, and Louis can bring 20, and it's,
it's a
60,
party.
60 people is the party,
Like, you know, yeah, man. And like, I like how you're being humble, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna get bigger than that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man. But especially, I actually got some connects yesterday. I was in a space with the stupid community. I know it's a crazy million, crazy, but
I was there for a minute. I was there for a minute.
yeah, I remember seeing you there. And they're actually hosting events in LA. So like what exactly what you saying, bro? Might not be too far off.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
That'd be lit.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I had a show, man, honestly, if I had a show in LA, right now, I would probably draw maybe 20 people.
Mm.
Depending on where it is though. Like if it was like here where I live, maybe 30, 40.
Yeah.
But like up there in LA, I don't, I use like the most I because I used to do shows a lot, and then like I think the most I ever brought was like 80.
That's so lot.
And it was lit,
Yeah.
but I remember that. So uh, yeah, I mean I remember like in the metaverse, like the max space for a show is 50 people. So I remember telling a DJ the other day, I was like, yeah, like I do this virtual event, this virtual meetup. It's super awesome. I love it. But there's only 50 people allowed.
Mm.
But I also kind of think it's exclusive. Like it's kind of fun, because like if you don't make it, you don't make it, you know, and then you can start selling tickets, and stuff like that. So then he was like, bruh, he's like 50 people, is a lot of people.
Yeah.
If you had 50 people to go watch a DJ, like that's a lot of people.
Facts.
And I was like, oh yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Definitely, you're definitely doing a lot in the metaverse world, and like you're definitely one of those guys where I feel like your events are going to get to exactly what you said, like those ticketed type, special, invite type opportunities. You know what I mean? Like I was at Stilo's event because like you hosting them every Wednesday, correct?
Yeah, every Wednesday at 11 a.m. PST, 2 p.m. EST, 189 weeks in a row. About to hit 100. So come through to 200.
Yeah.
I'm gonna I gotta thank you for reminding me. I gotta buy a domain, or I gotta forward my Stilo world.com domain to my metaverse. So every week I just change that URL and it goes to that metaverse that I put in to forward for the week.
Yo,
So
let's go. We got another comment from Zol. Hey, let's fucking go, Steve. Super Wednesday, bro. We are Wednesday bros. I don't know if you
yeah.
know that. Well, Wednesday bros, bro. It's like
Yeah.
Wavy Wednesday is my thing. I've been running for the last 7 years or something, not more. So, so yeah, bro. Shout out to Wednesday, bro. Wednesday is a specialized day, bro.
Yeah, dude. I want to start doing shows in Meta in Horizon Worlds on Mondays. You
Okay.
know, like the Facebook, the metaverse of Facebook, Horizon.
Nah, I never heard of that.
Yeah. They have they've been building a world. You haven't heard of that? Come on. Remember when Mark Zuckerberg was like, we're changing Facebook to Meta, and then the metaverse stocks just went crazy. The metaverse crypto just started popping up the wazoo, and then people were selling lands for like so much money.
Nah, that's
You know,
real though. Yeah, bro, I remember that. But I didn't know they were still going. You know what I mean?
no, for sure. He spent so much money. Um, but yeah, so I built a world in there with their AI tool, and so it's like a little island floating in the sky. And I put like some tikis around a big little like pool, like a lake, and then some palm trees. I put like a crane, a crashed plane. I put a car, like a Pontiac Grand Am, just like chilling. I got the DJ booth and the lighting, so I can like spin on the tiki deck, and then everyone's down on the in the in the in the water or on their own deck, you know,
Yeah,
their own
I be
cabana.
cooking, bro. Yo, I look forward to the day where you're able to manifest one of your metaverse worlds and like you're like, you know what I mean? Like like a replica type thing. I feel like that would be great.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of, I've done it already. Oh, like a little bit, yeah. I kind of did that. So Spatial, like at NFT NYC, they flew me out to New York,
Wow.
and I performed at the Samsung store in Soho, and it was like a 35-foot screen behind me, and it was like a penthouse in the back, in the metaverse, the virtual world, and then people would join there. I told everybody on Twitter, like, "Oh, come through to to this penthouse." That was by Jahan. I called Jahan because we got the idea like right on the spot, and I'm like, "Wait, we could put the world on there, right?" And then even they were like, "Oh, wait, we could just plug this." In." So we all figured it out at the same time. And then I'm like, Jahan, can we use your penthouse for the party tonight, for the performance? And then he's like, yeah. So then we used his link. He gave us admin settings, and then we put people joined online, and then people that were even like, remember GX Universe?
Absolutely. Yeah.
He was like, oh man, I was in the subway, or we were in traffic, and so he joined on the phone, and in the phone was the stream of the performance. And then when he finally got there, I was done. But he's like, "Oh, like I saw it because it's like Roblox, like on the phone. It's like spatial,
Yeah.
so or in spatial. So, um, yeah, it was a pretty cool experience. But it'd be interesting to do it, like you said, like in an island, like in a tropical setting with a projector or something. But maybe at night, because it's hard to see the screen in the daytime. But yeah, we did
Yeah.
it for the Perfect Fifth Collective.
I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, they did a show for at the complex, and I forget the other news publication, but they did it at the like at their headquarters where they throw events and stuff, and so they threw an outdoor festival, Perfect Fifth Collective, and I brought like my Meta Quest, I brought like my computer and I hooked it up to their screen and then we streamed everything back and forth. So yeah, just practice makes perfect. And yeah.
Let's fucking go, man. Y'all hear Stilo, man, cooking. Yo, you guys all over here in the chat, bro. He's going off. Bro, Stilo is the best. Zalcella Vibes is a heater. You play that instant 20 soul.
Bro, I might have to. Should I play that for as one
Yeah,
of my tracks, dude? I
bro.
mean, but
Don't move your hand, bro.
but bro, I only got one verse on it. I can play it if I have one verse on it.
Yeah, bro. It's your whatever it's your music. Yeah, bro. Facts. Like as long as your music gone, like play what you.
Bro, if I play that one, bro, 20 soul, bro.
Yeah.
Instant. Instant.
Shout out Onaji too, man. I see him out here, man. I don't even know what this emoji is. Oh, stock's going up. You know, I see you going up.
This is all so funny. He's like, I'll drop 20 soul. You play that instant 20 soul, I'll drop.
Bro, I love that shit, bro. I love that WaveWarZ lingo that's now coming into the world. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, I'm fucking hyped, bro. I'm hyped for the battle on Sunday. You know, we got to keep these interviews at about 30 minutes so that folks actually come through and vibe out. But yeah, bro, it's been great talking to you. I'm hyped for Sunday. You know, if there's anything that you want to tell the people before we get out of here.
Yeah, man, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been supporting me. Go to stiloworld.com, grab a trucker hat, grab a t-shirt. Uh, been killing, been having so much fun with it. Sending the hats out to Japan, Mexico, so just having a blast over here too. So say thank you. Come through, check out Super Wednesdays. It's our virtual meetup in Spatial. You don't need anything. You just need to literally click on spatial.io and you'll be in there. No email, no wallet, nothing like that. So super fun. Check out WaveWarZ this Sunday. Louis, gotta do my homework, and I gotta build that catalog right now to figure out what to play for Louis because I know he's gonna come with that A game. So he,
Get it.
I know him. He's gonna be like, "You trying to come at me, gang?"
I feel like if you use that line against him, what can you do?
So funny.
That's funny. But yo, also a piece of like philosophical, advice. I feel like artists have a very unique perspective in the world, and can give something to the world. Bro. Like,
Yeah, I would say, things aren't as big as you think. Like, stay balanced. I'm a big balance guy. Don't get too high, don't get too low. Stay balanced, enjoy, breathe in the moment. That's all about the moment. The outcome is overrated. So it definitely just enjoy the moment and stay passionate.
God bless, man. Shout out Stilo.
Shout out Hurricane. Shout out WaveWarZ. Let's go. I'll see you this Sunday.
This Sunday's going down. Shout out to our G Stilo coming through for the second ever WaveWarZ artist interview, man. But yeah, we're gonna keep
Resiliente, con mi gente, agarro a mi mano y vamos a la diente. Let's go. Zigga-zow, zigga-zigga-zigga-zigga.
Yo, we out of here, man. Y'all be blessed. We'll catch y'all on the scene, yo. Peace.